All right, Coach, first, tell me about how things are going in practice so far.
Well, I think it's going about what we thought it would be like. We have replaced our point guard situation, so it's not a struggle at all. We have four really good senior leaders this year, but it's a little bit different, and we're having to make some adjustments as per the talents of the players that are now playing point guard to blend with the other four returning starters. So I'd say overall, scale of 1 to 10, it's about an 8.
That's pretty good for preseason. Tell me a little bit about, Haley Garrett's progression from a freshman and now to a senior. She seems like she's been there, for 7 or 8 years. But how has she developed as a player?
Well, I think the greatest strength that Haley has developed is her leadership. She has a body type that's just not going to get bigger. She lifts, she eats, she just doesn't get bigger physically. Her physical skill set has grown each year, as you would expect. But her mental approach to the game this year, I think, is excellent. And her mental approach to her role as a leader in our situation. So I think that's the growth that I'm most excited about.
A new assistant coach here. How has that maybe changed things a little bit and maybe kind of brought some energy to you?
Well, I think anytime you change assistant coaches, there's going to be a little bit of apprehension on the part of the players. There's going to be a earning of trust with the head coach, and I can honestly tell you that Stephanie Michael is she's as good as it gets. She really is. The only thing Stephanie doesn't have is experience in college basketball as an assistant. She did play at Cal PA for 4 years and was a very good player. But she has an innate ability to read players. And the most important quality she has is she's a really good person. So, I've been unbelievably blessed. I had Jenna for 7 years and now Stephanie. Hopefully starting a stint of 5 to 7 years as well. And I don't hesitate if I have to turn over practice to her for any reason. I just think that I'm blessed.
What are the challenges that you anticipate this year? What worries you?
Well, I think every coach in America right now, you're worried about your defense, you're worried about help side defense, you're worried about are we going to score and all of those things. I think more in terms of the bigger picture, and I don't know if it's worry as much as it is anxiousness about, are we going to be able to defend the way that I would like for us to defend? Are we going to find our identity quickly? Because we start off the bat with Fayetteville State and Shaw, and those are two of the best CIAA teams there are, and two teams that are almost always in the NCAA tournament. So we can't spend the first month trying to figure out our identity. We play Charleston, Glenville, we play Wesleyan, West Virginia State conference games all in the first semester. So we have to find our identity right away. And I think most coaches in America right now, that's what they're searching for.
It's an interesting point. An identity, does that grow organically from the team, or is that what you want to try and reinforce with them?
I think most of the time it's an organic thing from the team. I think a team kind of senses who they are, and it's our job as coaches to kind of help mold that and guide it to the identity that I think we need to have, let's say, to win a championship or to get to the NCAAs. I don't necessarily think players always know exactly what that takes, and so that is the role of the coaches, is to guide them through that process.
All right, that's it.